Guys, Frank Andrews here from frankmandrews.com and the Online Millionaires Group. Today, I wanted to kind of walk you guys through your first Bing ad. So, you know, I really don't use a whole lot of paid traffic. I do mostly free traffic, but then I also supplement that with Bing ads and solo ads. And if you're on my CTFO team, a lot of, Google, Facebook, all of that, they don't allow CBD ads. So, one thing that is good about this is that, Bing ads is a lot more loose on their restrictions, although you don't really want to just advertise CBD. Like I'm going to show you guys, I more so advertise the business opportunity, and then on the back end, like on my email list, I will promote um, more of the CBD. So today we're inside my computer. I will warn you guys, it can be a scary place in here. Um, but that being said, let's jump right into it. So as you'll see, we're on the Bing page. Now, one other thing, if you don't have a Bing Ads account yet, be sure to Google, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's, like Bing $100 credit. And basically you can like get a coupon code, and when you spend $25 in Bing ads, you'll actually get a free credit for $100. So you get like $125 for 25 bucks on your first run of ads. Okay, so it's definitely worth looking into. Now with ads, any kind of ad, no matter where you're advertising at, on Bing ads I do this, solo ads, everywhere I do it. You always want to start small. $5, $10 a day, and then when an ad starts working, then you can scale up from there. Okay, but just keep in mind, you don't want to just throw $1,000 out there on your first ad, because ads, in my experience, you want to keep an eye on them, and tweak them and test them. And a lot of people will track everything. I don't track as much. I mean, I'll show you in the back office, in the back of this, you can see a lot. Plus, on my email list and things like, so I do track some things. But if you really want to go hardcore and track like every step of the way, I'll put a link down below here for ClickMagick. And ClickMagick, if you're going to do a lot of paid advertisements, ClickMagick is very powerful, and I believe they still have the free trial. So click that ad down below and check that out. It just basically allows you to track the customer experience all the way through. You can see exactly who's doing basically everything. So let's jump right into this, and make your first Bing ad. Okay, so obviously once you get your coupon code and all that, you create your Bing account, you're going to want to log in. Okay, um, so my computer is a little bit slow, but just bear with me a little bit. Hmm. All right, here we go. So I'm basically going to show you guys everything you need to know. I'm going to do an example today for CTFO. It's the network marketing company that I'm in. They sell CBD oil and hemp products. But you can use these principles for just about any ad. Okay, but actually, one of my inner circle coaching students requested this video, so that's why I'm doing it. And then I'm also going to add this to my group coaching, which you can take advantage of the group coaching. It's only $7 a month. It's like an evolving course, as well as a Facebook group and chat. So It's really powerful, and a lot of people are seeing a lot of results. But okay, let's jump right into this here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create your first campaign, okay? Um, so we'll go to campaigns. Looks like the computer is kind of loading pretty quick today. Okay, so we're going to start our first campaign. So you'll just go into campaigns and then you'll scroll down here and create a new campaign. Then it gives you the option of what's the goal of your campaign. Obviously the goal for me, I hope probably you too, is going to be conversions in my website. I don't know how much that matters actually, but it probably does matter. So, I'd click on that. Now I'm gonna I already have a CTFO campaign, so I'm just gonna call this, well, I'll call it CTFO test. Okay. And if you're creating like multiple ads for, and that's what I would suggest that you do, create a campaign, like for instance, CTFO, and then under that campaign, you'll see in a second, you can have multiple ads and it'll actually rotate the different ads so you can test and see which one is working and which one is not working. But so we're going to name this campaign CTFO test. We're not going to use campaign settings from another campaign because I want to, kind of show you guys how to go through this. I suggest when you start out, put your budget at like $10 a day or something like that. Start out small and make sure it's actually working. Now, I always set mine on accelerated, which basically that just means that you spend your budget as quickly as possible. The Bing will just show your ad as much as possible until they spend all of the money that you have budgeted for it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is where it says, where do you want your ads to appear? I always do let me choose the location, and I'll do like the big four, which are like the United States, Canada, Australia, and the UK. So, and you'll want to pick target because that's what we're going to target. If you're in CTFO, you can target, all of the countries where we're located. There's like 6 countries, but I'm just doing the big four on this one because, if you're doing any kind of like affiliate marketing or anything like that, you're going to want to target the big four countries. So this real quick. Like the world's worst speller. So, oh my. Okay. Well, pick Australia. I'm not going to do it right now. It's not real important because I'm just doing this as a test. But you want to do like the big four top tier countries. Okay. Um, who should see your ads? People in target locations. And I always uncheck this box, which is people searching for or viewing pages about your target locations, because anybody in the world can search pages, So I always just leave under who should see your ads, just people in your targeted locations, okay? So, and we're going to want to do English and leave it on English. And then you just save and go to the next step. So what is your website URL? So this is where you're going to put in, the web page that you want to send people to. Now, you can send them to a landing page. Like if you're in CTFO, for example, we have the affiliate webinar page that captures their email information. So you can do that. But for this example, I'm going to send them straight to my site and catch their email on the back end. So, Frank. Okay. And the ad group, we're going to just do it the same. So it's going to be CTFO test. Now, this is where you're going to do your keywords, okay? Now, you can see that there is a keyword tool right here. I don't really use this tool. There's a lot of different ways that you can actually find the best keywords. You can go inside of Bing and type out, what your ad is going to be about, basically, like what you would search, and there'll be a bunch of things that pop up under it. You can do that on YouTube, get a lot of ideas. But basically, the general idea is you want to type in keywords that your potential, like your ideal client for whatever product you're using, is going to actually type in the search bar so that your ad will pop up. Okay. Um, so we'll just do a couple keywords. And what I always suggest too is, just start with, it doesn't have to be a lot, just start with like 10 keywords and see how that works out. And if you're not getting a lot of clicks or things like that, you can always add more keywords to it later. But what you don't want to do is add a ton of keywords and then have to go back in and erase them. So you just want to start out with just a few keywords, okay? Um, so Give me just a second. I have them wrote down on my phone over here. Holy macaroni. Oh my. Okay. Well, so you'd be if you're CTFO, which is a multi-level marketing company um, that sells CBD and hemp. Okay, so that's what this example is going to be about. Obviously, you would change these keywords for like an affiliate offer through the JV Zoo or whatever you may be doing. But so for CTFO, you want to do actually hold up, give me just one second. I want to see what's actually working here. What's actually getting the most clicks on some of the ads that I have running now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can do things like make money online. health. CBD, MLM, best CBD, MLM. Okay. So, start out with 10 or 20 keywords that people would possibly, type into the search bar um, to see your stuff, basically. Okay. So after you do that, you're going to want to save and go to the next step. Now you're going to create your ad, okay? And basically what you want to do is you want to create your ad. So this first line, you'll type in where you want them to go. Okay, now if you are doing something like CTFO or a lot of network marketing companies, you're not going to really want to like necessarily advertise the product directly. I think you can, but it's a little bit trickier, so I'm not going to cover that in this. We're going to cover the promoting the business opportunity because that's what I do. That's what I'm the best at. So, in 1 second, I'm trying to pull up my ads here. Okay. So one thing to keep in mind when you're typing out your ads, I would capitalize the first letter of each word. It's just easier to read. So you can do something like this. Huh. Okay. Then you'll scroll down. And the path right here, this is actually what is going to be viewed under your ad. Like here's your ad. That's what it's going to show right there. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that how it is for now. And then you're going to want to do your ad text, which is this right here under it. Okay. So for the ad text, we can do something like Okay, so like something like Forbes magazine says this is going to be a $22 billion industry. Now, you could say something about, the CBD is going to be a $22 billion industry, but this is what I did in my ad because I didn't want it to get flagged. I haven't really tried to push the limits on how far you can go with CBD, so that's why it's a little more general. But as soon as they click on it, they're going to see the CBD and hemp. So that's basically all you got to do. Okay. Oh, and then you'll want to put the same URL down here. The top one is like if they're on a computer, and then this is the mobile one. So we'll just put that in again. And then you would click save. And go to your next step. Now you're going to do your budget. And what I'm doing right now is the enhanced CPC, adjust my bid to get more conversions. A lot of people will tell you not to do that, but I tried doing the bids myself, and my click through rate was like it was horrible. It was like 0.5%, and sometimes some days with the enhanced CPC, I'll get up to like 4% click through rate, which is really good. So, that's what I've been using. So then, set your budget, how much you want to spend a day, this and that. And what I would suggest too is when you put money on your account, do it prepaid. Don't just link your card, but set up the prepaid, and you'll see it's super easy. You can set like a rough estimate of about what you want to pay per click right here. I think 25 cents or so is pretty good. That's what I got mine at. Um, so yeah, about 25 cents or something like that. And then you save it. And boom, your campaign has been created. So, that's it. I mean, that's all you really got to do. And then, obviously add money to your account and let your ad run. And, just keep in mind that for me, I've found that you get more traffic at night where I'm at, Eastern time zone in the United States. But it kind of varies, with where you're located, your type of ad, and things like that. So, just let it run for a full day and get your results, and then take it from there. So I hope that helps. You guys should be able to create your first Bing ad, and I will see you guys in the next video.